So I was going through my old stash of art materials and I found some tubes of gouache. I have a lot of random colors, but I found a black, a yellow ochre, ultramarine, and a crimson. So we're going to play with those today. I think we can make a lot of colors with those. And then, of course, we're going to try the Derwent drawing pencils. So let's get started here. I'm just going to put down, I don't know what I want to do here. I think I just want to, I don't know. We're going to make a scene. Like, this is the Pit Pastel um, oil pencil that I use a lot to make my first marks. I want to do something like that. Okay, that's a good start, I think. So I also got one of my old acrylic brushes and I kind of chopped it up a little bit to make it more of a scumbly brush. I didn't do a very good job. But we're going to try this with the method that I've seen used before. So let's get started. So I thought I'd mix up a little green here with the ultramarine and the yellow ochre. And maybe a little bit of black. Make it a nice dark green. They mixed really well. I have not used gouache since probably college. I had a design class that we had to use gouache in, so that was a long time ago, kids. Okay, let's just start here. I'm working on the Bahong paper. I like this brush already. I kind of liked the scumbling technique that I've seen people use, so that's why I kind of cut down this brush. I also didn't really want, I'm not sure if I can use my watercolor brushes with gouache. Let me know in the comments. Already we've got some fun marks. I'm liking this already. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow ochre to that. Do I want to make it? I'm going to add, let's see. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of this green to it. Make it a little bit, tone down a little bit. I think the ochre is maybe too bright. Maybe a little bit of white. Oh, that's kind of a fun color. Okay, let's... And I'm not sure what I'm going to do up there. But I tell you already, I'm liking these, what we got going on here. I wanted to order some gouache, but I kind of wanted to see if I liked it first and if it worked for what I like to do. Let's come in with a color shaper a little bit. Make some lines. Oh, it dries really fast. My goodness. That's crazy. Like, it's already dry. I mean, I guess that's good. I guess. I want to bring in just some straight yellow ochre into here. Again, I'm just kind of... This is actually really fun. It's got some of the properties of watercolor in the fact that you can make it pretty thin. But I'm really liking these scumbly marks that we can make. And if you get it wet, it doesn't quite work as well. But we can definitely make some fun dynamic marks we can make. I really like that part. I think that's really cool. Okay, I gotta think about what I want to do. I want a little bit more of this green kind of spots. we are going to add the pencils, so I don't want to do too much. Okay, we need to think about that sky area, so let me mix up a color. Okay, so I've got the ultramarine here. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of that sort of yellow ochre and white. Mix up this sort of grayish blue color. Does it need a hint of red? Maybe just a little bit. I don't think so. But that's a pretty color. I like that. Okay. So I kind of just want this to come through here. I think I want this to be a little bit more wet, maybe. Do I have a bigger brush? I need a bigger brush for this. Let's get out this acrylic brush. It's a little darker than I think I wanted it to be. Let's do, I'm gonna add, just do a little bit of white with ultramarine. I'll get this pretty color here. Because it dries so fast, like, you really have to work quickly. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, but I like that. That's really, I didn't like that first color I made, really. What about just some pure white or a little bit of, let's do just a little bit of white with, let's not mix it. Let's just sort of, if we made some like puffier cloud shapes, maybe. Okay. So I kind of just took all of those colors and mixed them together and made this sort of gray color. And I'm just going to come down here. I don't know that I want that brush. This is really fun. Like, it's really quick. I kind of like the opacity of it. I kind of like how muddy it can get. I think I want more of that color, or maybe a brown. So I mixed up some blue, some of the ultramarine, and ochre. It might need a little bit more yellow. Get that kind of purpley color. Added in a little bit more of the ochre into that because I thought it was too purpley. Still got a little bit of those qualities, but it's kind of like a green, gray color. Let's see, take some of that off. Let's see how this looks. I just kind of wanted a few more dark spots. I don't know if it's the gouache or if it's this brush, but I really like, it's probably the brush. I like these scumbly marks, like, let's bring some of that down. And then I think we're just gonna let this dry a little bit. We've got a lot going on. I don't want to get it too complicated before we add, because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to add in the pencils. I'll put a little bit more of that ochre color over here. That's kind of fun. Okay, let's let this dry. Okay, I thought I lied before I start letting it dry too much. I'm just going to scrape back in with this little palette knife. Give us some of our lovely marks that I love to make. Just add a little bit of texture. Okay, so I pulled out four colors here. The ink blue, the brown ochre, the chocolate, and the green shadow from the drawing set. I'm going to try to stick with just these colors. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I really want to bring some darker areas into this sky a little bit. I want it to be like, yeah, I don't know if I like that. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna leave that for a minute because I'm not sure I like that. But let's come in with this green shadow. And what I kind of want to do is just pick out some spots just to kind of layer it in. Loving this already over the Kirataki that we did the last time because this paint is so matte. It really makes it conducive to drawing over, which is interesting. Okay, I'm going to get some of this brown ochre. Let's see what that looks like. I have another ochre over there. I think I want to do like, let's do some marks this way too, because we don't want all of our marks going the same way. Well, like that. That was a fun mark. Let's make another one like there. Let's see what this is a yellow ochre. Let's see if it's a little, oh, it's a lot brighter. But I don't hate that. I don't hate that it's brighter. It's gonna add some fun marks. The thing that I also like is where we scratched in, it seems like it's not filling in with the pencil, which is nice. So you get some really cool marks and some cool dynamic areas. For highlights. And then I also have this chocolate color that I thought might be interesting to use. Bring in some darker tones in some spots. Maybe we might need to, I'm getting a little too straight there, but what if we did something like that? Brought it up to meet that line. Give us some sort of rolling, well, I like that blue. Let's put more of that blue in there, that green color. Yeah. Kind of has a feel of a rock almost, or something of that nature. Let's put some over here. I get a little messy with this spot down here, so let's see if we can like clean that up a little bit. If it was more, I don't know if I like that, but we'll see. I'm really trying to keep loose and keep the marks pretty still creative. That's not the word I want. Okay, I don't mind that so much. I'm going to bring in some of this is the olive. It's that olive earth. And I don't remember, look, I don't remember what set this was. I think it's just their drawing set. Yeah, it's just the Derwent drawing set. I'll leave a link below. They do have a lot more colors. I think we need like, I feel like I want to put some red. So this set comes with two reddish colors. We've got the sanguine and the ruby earth. So I think I'm going to use the sanguine. I have another. Oh, I also have this terracotta that came from a different one of those boxes. But I think that might be two. That's not right, quite what I'm looking for. I just want a few areas of red to kind of bring your eye through a little bit, because there should be some red. Oh, I like that. That's really fun. Okay, I'm really enjoying myself. Okay, things I know at this moment is that I'm going to need more gouache. At least maybe, well, maybe not. I pretty much made all the colors that I wanted to make with those four. Maybe working in a limited palette is a good thing, because we have all of these colors to play with that are outside of that palette. I like what's going on here. So what if we made another sort of shape coming down this way? Like, I just sort of like those lines that I made there. So I like that. Maybe, does it need something over here as well? Let's add a little bit of the, add some of these lines. Trying to vary up my marks, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. Okay. Does it need something in there, maybe? It's not really showing up, but it's showing up a little bit. Just give us a little difference to this area. I don't want to take away from what I got going on there, because I really like that. Bring some of it over here, actually. Still need to do something with that, because that's not really working for me. Okay, I like everything we've got. I don't like that. So how am I going to fix that? I don't really have a blue. I could just, let's go ahead and do this and see if we can get it to do something. I feel like I want it to be darker. That didn't really work out the way I wanted it to work out. What I could do is just take some blue and paint over it. I don't know if this is working. Well, just keep doing it. Eventually, eventually it'll work itself out, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just going to take some ultramarine. Ooh, that's really bright. Yeah, I don't like that. What if let's just spread it out a little bit. Yeah, that's not really working for me either. Okay, I made sort of a Payne's gray. A little bit of black, a little ultramarine. When in doubt, Payne's gray to the rescue. I just wasn't liking... Oh, I don't mind that now. I don't actually hate that part. I kind of just wanted it to be more don't know. Maybe we need to paint the skies with watercolor and the rest with wash. Okay, we're getting somewhere here, maybe. Okay, I'm not hating it, but I'm not sure if I want to, I'm going to add more, I guess. What if it was more that kind of shape, right? And what if it came down just a little bit more? Okay, the problem I'm having now is that I don't like, okay, I've mixed up another color. I don't like any of this, so it must go away. Like it wasn't not working. That's okay. We're gonna see how this works. We'll see if we can save it. Already, I like this a little better. I'm not good with gouache and skies. What if we, what if we took this and just sort of let some of that color peek through? Well, it's not a bad color. It just wasn't really grooving with what I was putting down. And then maybe some white up there. Let's do that. Okay. The sky might be a little too bright, but I think it looks better. When in doubt, add more paint. Okay, I don't mind that. And stop thinking about it as sky. Start thinking about how it looks. Like, what does the shape look like? Sometimes we can get really bogged down in what things are. At least I know I can. And it helps to just take, is it sky or is it a blue that you're trying to work with the rest of the piece? I made a big mess down here. I think what I'm going to do now, I really don't want any of that blue down here at the bottom. Hold on. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add just a little touch of this blue right there. I know it kind of doesn't make sense, but it kind of makes sense to bring our eye down a little bit because it doesn't. I'm going to blend it out a little bit with a palette knife and make it make sense. It just needed some of that color to come down, I think. Okay. I'm feeling much better about this. Okay, let's add just a little bit through here, and then we're just gonna scrape it out so it doesn't look, so it's just adding almost like shadows or highlights Just enough blue to kind of bring you around. I put some over here as well. Okay, now I think I'm done. I'm definitely done. Does it need dark? I don't know. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to come in with this ivory black. I want to add just a few, like, black marks. Just a few in here to kind of give it, we need contrast. I don't really want to cover up everything I just did, which, you know, I can do very quickly. Okay, I think I'm done now. Okay, so I really like the green and how we started. I like the marks we put through here. I like all the layers. I really like these little lines that we put that are just lines, like through here and here. Love the pops of red. The blue, I think, really brought it all together. The sky is the sky. I don't know. It's better. It's better. It's not my favorite. Need to work on that. My gouache skies need work. It got a little away from me, but I think I brought it back. I think it's painterly. I kind of want it to be something different, but that's the thing about using new materials, is how does it work with your workflow? Overall, I think I worked with it really well. The gouache is not transparent, so adding the colored pencils, I think, really added a lot of fun sections to it. I really like the scraping back in with the palette knife. I think that black line is really fabulous. I might need another one coming through here, though. Overall, very happy with this. I'm definitely going to play with more gouache and colored pencils, because I think this was a good first attempt, but I think we can do better. So let's look at it with, let's put a mat on it and see how that, if that changes anything. Oh gosh, I'm off camera. Hold on. Okay, here it is with the mat. Looks a little crowded with the mat. I don't think I like it with the mat. Maybe, yeah, this is too small. It's too crowded. I think I like it better without. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What would you do differently? What would you change besides the sky? Let me know in the comments your thoughts and your feelings, and if I should continue this or not. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click over here to see the last video, and I will see you in a few days with another video. Have a great weekend. Thanks so much. Bye.